right, but she look good in stockings in a church in a St. John suit. You know, so that's my real. I don't know. That's my own little personal spiel about it. Y'all drop what y'all want to drop in the comments too. Let us know what y'all feel about it.
We're gonna go more into this as far as church relationships and
we're gonna talk a lot about church this season.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's some of the dynamics you see, like you said, as far as guys, putting a representative on coming into church on Sunday and then, taking it off after you leave out, as far as like.
And they the biggest dope dealer in the world. I done seen a
couple.
God
blessing all the trap.
They pay for the organists. They pay the organists and they tithes by themselves.
Yeah, paid them tithes,
Yeah.
Paid the tithes and blessed the streets. Yep.
Yeah, so, all right, guys, we about to wrap up episode 2. I'm going to let these guys have their final remarks and say what they want to say. If they want to bring anything else up, and we're going to come back and get on and get ready for episode number 3.
Did y'all talk about the Diddy stuff? We need 15 more minutes.
We got as much time, I think, as because I don't think we hit our thing yet. But
damn, my phone dead.
Yeah, we can. We right there?
We close. But you can close out with it. What you think about it?
Yeah, let's talk
what's
about
going on with
Diddy.
Diddy. You can close out with that.
It's been a long time coming, ain't it?
Man, he's not the only celebrity, bro.
I'm sure. I've been hearing I heard somebody I ain't even think that about. I don't even want to. I'm gonna just let it play out. I don't really speak on stuff until it play out because you never know.
You talking about the local dude here? The local rapper who got caught up on something like that not too long ago?
Ooh.
We're not going to talk about that. Nah, because I don't want to get jumped outside. I'm okay. I drive an hour and a half, but, I don't want to get jumped.
Them niggas live over here.
Yeah, I don't want to get jumped. Them niggas, you don't live here.
I got to live here.
You deal with this.
I got to live here. You don't. You don't. You going to get me in trouble.
Yes, I am, Day. And listen, I'm not about to be fighting these. But,
no, that was wild, too. That was wild.
That's wild. And y'all can do y'all Googleizations as Reed would say, because I don't have time to be putting, But what I will say is this, right? A lot of the artists and a lot of the entertainers from the 2000 era or late 90s, early 2000 era, those times were a lot different,
Definitely.
In 2000, niggas was still pulling up the girls' high schools. I graduated in 2002, and it was a 27-year-old nigga at my prime. And his girlfriend was graduating high school with me in Louisiana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. It was definitely the older niggas getting the girls.
Yeah, for sure. In those times, it was a different era. I don't think it's right. Any way around you cut it, right? I got a daughter, so my vibe, like I was telling him earlier, my whole viewpoints and vibes have changed a lot on life because I have a daughter now, right? So even shit I would do back in the day, I ain't fucking with. Like I ain't trying to look at no 25-year-old at 40 right now. You know what I mean? Just personally, like, because I know her thought process ain't where my shit is right now. Yeah, with all that I got going on in my life. Everything. But you got to think, a lot of niggas date at their age too. That's the unspoken thing. A nigga ain't gonna go for a female he can't afford because he know he can't afford her. So he gonna tap out. He gonna go to who he can afford. And 9 times out of 10, he can afford a young girl because they don't want shit but a pizza and some weed and a little liquor, and he gonna hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, as far as the Diddy situation, I think it boiled down to a lot of like personal issues he got going on. I think he like got I never met him, but just like from the report and different stuff that she spoke on, I think it sounded like he got like self-esteem issues, like he got ego issues, from the accounts that the security and the other people around in the camp been talking about. I think that he got, some real like personal, issues with women for whatever reason. And it's sad. It's sad and it's unfortunate, because I don't think it's over.
I think he got too powerful, man. Like, he just got too powerful, like, to the point where you can just tell people to do anything and they just gonna do it.
Yeah,
and you can hurt people's money. You can stop people's career. Yeah. You can, like, with that kind of power, once you get drunk with that shit,
that's it. That's the truth.
Do you think the power is still gonna be there after this?
He's losing it now.
Y'all think they're gonna Weinstein him? You think he's gonna get that bad? Or he want Harvey?
Yep.
You think they're gonna R. Kelly him? 30 years?
A surviving Diddy would be lethal.
Yes. The only reason I think that they're gonna do that because of his arrogance. You know, he posted like, you know, and that post is what's gonna, like, I think get him in trouble. You know, I think he should have just left it alone. He posted like, you know, enough is enough. Like he the victim. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Yeah. So I think but
the
be in there. And they're gonna be making tracks, you know, Bad Boy slash you know, Trapped in the Closet part
sure.
such and such. Yeah, they're gonna be in there. Yep.
But what I also think, and then and it don't really help that he hasn't had the best reputation for treating his artists as well. You know, so it's gonna be niggas that is willing to come on out. But back to what you said, I didn't want to cut you off earlier. How many dudes? I mean, it's a lot of niggas with insecurities when it comes to women. It's a lot of niggas with, I mean,
but it's a lot of them behind the scenes. You know, like he mentioned, the ones that was coming to pick the, you know, ones up from school, mm-hmm. and as far as just like you said, as far as the number ones, it's a lot of them behind the scenes that's doing the same thing. That's like abusing women. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's sleeping with underage women. You know what I mean? Because of all these, you know, insecurities that they have. You know, like if you're an adult man and you dealing with, you know, women like half your age, if it's not just something that you're into, mm-hmm. I feel like that's an insecurity because of, you know, for whatever reason, these females, you know, you don't gotta like meet them on their maturity level type of thing, you know. But when you're dealing with a more mature woman, you know what I mean, your age, it's a lot of things that they might not put up with, you know, that the younger ones will, mm-hmm. you know, like, and I feel
that's where they end up going that route, because a grown woman gonna apply that pressure, and a young woman is not gonna be this.
She is, and that's why I say a lot of niggas date their wage versus their age. But then you have, so let's go on the opposite spectrum where you have dudes who, powerful dudes, you know, they get money, but they choose not to date people that's their age. You know what I mean? So I'll just throw it out there, right? My dad's in his 60s, right? He not gonna date nobody that's probably over like 30, 35, 40 maybe. You know what I mean? But that's his own specific cup of tea. You know, he ain't out
35 here. 35 grown as hell, though.
It is, right? But he's 60. That's half his age. But that's his cup of tea. That's what he likes. That's his vibe. So going back to what you were saying about, you know, guys having, if they choose to date older, you know, or date more mature, because he ain't dating his wage. He dating what he like.
But this is the balance of men and women. So women can make that choice at a young age. Of they can date the older men or they can date the younger men. But when the men is growing up, you know what I'm saying, you got to date who you could date until you get older, then all the young girls will be attracted to you. So now... But
are they attracted to you or are they attracted to
what you provide?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the difference, bro.
And that's the game you play with that. You know what I'm saying? Some people got their preferences. Some people prey on that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's where Diddy slipped into, was he went from preference to being... to
preying on
him like him being, you know, they're his prey now, or being a predator. You know what I mean? He went from.
I feel that's hard insecurity.
But it's hard to kind of. I wasn't in the bedroom. None of us three was in the bedroom. That's a rich ass bedroom. Right. It's a little bit over our wage, right?
Right.
We ain't gonna be in them kind of bedrooms. I don't want to be in them bedrooms because I done seen dudes coming out saying what happened in these bedrooms with him too. Christian Keys. It's a lot of people that's coming out.
That's what he was That's what he was talking about.
I thought he was talking about TP. I don't want to say his name because the nigga, he made too much money, and I don't want these videos strike. So, but I thought he was talking about TP because he an actor. So I would think he was more in the TP vibe than.
I was reading the comments. Who did they say it was? It was either him or it was somebody else. The dude that Dame beefing with. That owns some cheese, Lee Daniels.
That's
what they were saying in the comments. I don't know shit. I don't know
that sounds. Now that might be more realistic than TP, because I don't think TP would risk it all for no. I mean, I just can't see his integrity seem a little different. But like I said, none of us are these people bad bedrooms,
right? And I'm not like, you know, pushing for him to you know, go to jail or nothing like that. But I think his actions and his attitude, I think it's gonna get him there, because I don't think he's gonna show no type of remorse or. You know, that he did any wrong, you know, and that's what's
he tried to. He tried to. Remember, you talking about Diddy, right?
Yeah.
All right, you remember when he just accepted the award and then he thanked Cassie?
That was a shot, low key though, because remember, he did the song for her too, right? The song with Bryson Tiller that was supposed to be dedicated to her, right? Now you dedicating this to her when she's in a relationship, right? On top of this, you got
with a broke nigga.
Sorry. But she in a relationship. Then not even a relationship, she married. But on top of this, you with somebody, right, that's in the audience, and you shot out another woman, right? And that's what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I think that was like I don't know how to look at that.
So the real question is, how does
It's
Carisha
wild.
feel? I'm wondering how the city girl feel because she got to be down 500 right now.
But what was you saying as far as that? Because
She been quiet.
Why wouldn't she? Because she still. I mean, they just had photos of her just with the nigga last week. She ain't dropping the bag. She ain't gonna leave him.
That nigga about to go over the ice wall.
So, but, bro. All right. So let's put this in perspective, right? She had a lawsuit. $30 million 2 days later.
1 day later, 24 hours.
I'm sorry, 24 hours later, she had 30 million, right?
Yep.
So that set a precedent to say, all right, if he did anything to you, this is the time to shine, baby.
Yeah, 50 laid the whole play. He's like, not everybody gonna sue you. All your partners gonna back out. You might as well sell me revolt while you can before they try to.
Because they gonna take it from him.
But it was the New York law that was put in place. That Survivors Act. That's what it's called.
Yeah, where you get 20 years.
No, right. You get that exactly to go back, but they only had a year. It just expired, not too long after she had put her case in. So it was like, I don't know who it was that put it into place, but they allowed them a year to go back. You know what I mean? They take the statute to take the limitations off of the case or whatever.
I heard. Well, I was watching some podcasts a couple days ago, and they said Cassie sued him the right way.
Yeah.
She sued revolt.
Yeah, she
Exactly.
sued
So he
his
can't fake the
enterprise.
money.
Yeah. So what happened was it triggered the law. It triggered the insurance that they had. So the money really didn't come out of his pocket. It came out the insurance company's money, which is even crazier because it's like he's still up. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I
they
mean?
dropped him.
The of course, insurance
For
definitely.
revolt. I mean, no, I'm talking about not revolt, but okay, I'm tripping. Never mind.
No,
That's
he
other people
stepped
that
down
dropped
from Revolt. The school dropped him, and then it was something else that dropped him. Like
Ciroc.
Yeah, Ciroc. Yeah.
They dropped him.
Ciroc. They
Yeah.
that was a bad. I think
They was going bad anyway.
Yeah. But yeah.
No,
Or maybe this was coming out and he knew that, but we didn't know yet because this wasn't shit but 5 months ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. I think that he's gonna have his day in court to be able to do whatever he needs to do, and to be able to get his story across. The way that he needs to get it across. Praying for everybody involved in the situation, man. So we're gonna wrap this episode up. Uncle Ray, thank you for having us in your boom boom room. We'll be back.
Pause.
Next.
That was crazy.
Bro. This is Uncle. Listen.
What did you mean by that?
This is Uncle Ray's boom boom room. It is the room that we may have to get a little boom boom. You ain't never watched Life?
Yeah, pause.
You seen Ray's boom boom room?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Damn, man. Shout out to Uncle Ray for holding us down. Nah, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for having our special guest today. Yeah, shout out to Woodrow the Entertainer. Hopefully we'll have him a few more times this season. I want y'all to comment, like, subscribe, share, tune in to the Cobain Report featuring Rock Cobain and Tramell. See y'all next week. We out. It's a wrap, bitch.
Oh,